Popular Nanaimo City Councillor Diane Brennan will not seek re-election this October. In an interview with NanaimonewsNow.com earlier this week, the 67-year-old councillor indicated that she wanted to spend more time with her family, and that the grueling last term she served on council played a huge part in her decision to not run again. Councillor Brennan was constantly on the receiving end of savage attacks from both her political opponents as well as their supporters since the last municipal election back in 2014. She was one of the most outspoken critics of the way Nanaimo City Council hired former city manager Tracy Samra, who was recently fired by the city after being arrested by RCMP for allegedly making serious threats against Mayor Bill McKay, two city councillors including Brennan, city staff, and members of the local media. Councillor Brennan was also censured recently by City Council for allegedly leaking confidential information about the hiring process of Samra as city manager, showing that the hiring process used by Council was not usual and possibly not legal. Councillor Brennan denies she leaked any confidential information, and the timing happened around the same time that multiple leaks from within City Hall were making their way into the public domain, usually from political opponents of Brennan's, and in many cases the sources were suspected to be from the former city manager's office herself. The most recent leak from Nanaimo City Hall came from the brother of Nanaimo City Councillor Gord Fuller, who is also a harsh political opponent of Brennan's. Brennan was elected as a Nanaimo City Councillor in 2002 and 2005. In 2008, she launched an unsuccessful bid for mayor with a second-place finish, although she did receive more than double the amount of votes that incumbent and former mayor Gary Corpin received. She was re-elected to council in 2011 and 2014. Councillor Brennan joins Councillor Jim Kipp in announcing publicly they will not be seeking re-election in the fall. Heather Wall, the creator of the popular piece of artwork stolen from Maffeo Sutton Park sometime Friday morning, believes that the theft of her rock dragon had to have been premeditated, stating that the sculpture was just too large and too heavy for a random vandal to walk out of a park with. Speaking to the Powell River Peak, Wall stated, "They had to have walked in quite a ways. You can't just drive up to this thing. They had to walk in with ladders and tools. This was planned. It had to have been. It's not something you're just reaching up, undoing, and lifting off. It was too high up for that." Rock Dragon was a sculpture that was 8 feet above the ground and bolted to the top of another piece of the statue. The city of Nanaimo is encouraging anyone who has information about the missing Rock Dragon to call Nanaimo RCMP.